Hello everyone, I invite you to review the market of selected cryptocurrencies. Let's start by checking the situation on the BTC to USDT chart in a 4-hour timeframe. As you can see, the price is moving in the sideways trend channel marked with white lines and that it is locally on the uptrend line. As we can see, the price has broken an important resistance at $16,824 and is currently testing it. It is now necessary to watch if the price will hold in this area, which should potentially open the way to the $17,333 level only when the price breaks out and positively tests this level and moves further up. Now let's move on to the support line, and as you can see, the first support we can set is at $16,720. If the support is broken, then the next support is $16,580, $16,442, and $16,244. Looking at the CHOP indicator, we see that the energy has been exhausted in the 4-hour interval. The MACD indicator indicates a local uptrend, and the volume, although small, indicates a growing advantage on the seller's side. Technical analysis is provided by a third party, and for informational purposes only. It does not reflect the views of CryptoDaily, nor is it intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, or financial advice. As the second in today's ranking, we will check what is happening in the ETH chart to USDT on one-day interval. As you can see, we can, with the help of blue lines, mark the inheritance trend channel in which the price moves. Let's start by determining the support line, and as you can see, the first support in the near future is $1,144. If the support is broken, the next support is $1,054, $984, and $912. Now let's get to the resistance line, because you can see that the first resistance is $1,290. If the price breaks it with top, the next resistance will be $1,349, $1,519, and $1,791. It is also worth adding that we move above the growth trend line, that we mean the yellow line. Looking at the index CHOP, we see that for one-day interval most of the energy was used, but we have a little for the next move. The MACD latest indicates an upward trend, and the volume, although small, indicates an advantage on the side of buyers. Another cryptocurrency in today's review is Polkadot paired with USDT on a one-day timeframe. As we can see, the price is moving in our downtrend channel marked with blue lines and is locally above the downtrend line. First, we will check the situation with the resistances that the price has to overcome, and here we see that we have the first resistance at $5.49, the second at $5.59, the third at $5.93, and the fourth at $6.46. Looking the other way, the same with the trend-based fib extension tool, we will check what supports we should take into account. So we have the first support at $5.25, the second at $5.11, the third at $4.97, which is also equal to 0.5 fib, and the fourth support at a price of $4.85. Looking at the CHOP index, we see that the energy is gaining more and more strength. The MACD indicator indicates that we have entered an uptrend, while the volume is starting to show an advantage on the buyer's side. Last in today's review is MATIC paired with USDT, also on a single-day timeframe. As the first, we will mark the downtrend lines in blue, and with the yellow line, the local downtrend line. Both of these lines were broken by the price. First, we will check the situation with the resistances that the price must overcome, and here we see that the first resistance is at 81 cents, the second at 69 cents, the third at 53 cents, and the fourth at 32 cents. Looking the other way, the same with the fib retracement tool, we will check what support we should take into account. So the first support that the price is currently fighting is 93 cents. If we manage to break it, we have the second at $1.31, the third at $1.63, and the fourth support at $1.93. Looking at the CHOP index, we see that the energy is gaining more and more strength. The MACD indicator indicates that we have entered an uptrend, while the volume is increasing, with buyers predominating. Technical analysis is provided by a third party, and for informational purposes only. It does not reflect the views of CryptoDaily, nor is it intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, or financial advice.